OG, make you put your OG for pocket. I wish a lot of people can actually learn from Kcee, based on this recent podcast interview that Kcee actually had. A lot of things are being revealed to us. According to Kcee, he said, what? I got to put my OG for pocket too. I got to make sure I called Rema every day, his manager, and just because I want to get a taste of his style of music. That is something he actually said at a recent podcast interview, and we need to talk about it because a lot of people actually believe that when you be OG, you can always kind of continue in that line, because a lot of things are really evolving and trends are really changing. That is something I got to understand about this big story. Before we dive into the stories, I want to say thank you guys for always watching my videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon, to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Coming in from Kubana Priest, he said, I am your bouncer and I will protect you for life. That is Kubana Priest talking to Davido and pledging his loyalty to Davido. According to a recent post by Kubana Priest, posting a picture of him behind Davido, just like a bodyguard, he said, Pascal, Davido billionaire bouncer, I go protect you for life, baddest. You are my treasure. I have tried so much to make I see you finish, but you not gree finish. Aside having you as my best friend, I am a huge fan. You keep me alive with your music. Sote, I don't turn musician. 5 is alive. The facial expression says it all. Bedu don. That is what is coming in from Kubana Priest. Remember that Kubana Priest is a great friend of Davido, and these guys, they've managed to keep it alive, and that is always something that a lot of people are making reference to, even celebrities out there. This guy is coming out to reaffirm the commitment he has and the loyalty he has for Davido, based on the contributions of Davido to his businesses. He talked about Davido always coming out to support his business, coming out to hang out with him at clubs and the rest, therefore attracting much customers to his business, and that has actually helped him to really skyrocket his business to an extent. And as a result of that, he became a great friend of Davido. That is something I got to understand about that. I made a video where I said about Davido having native doctor and the rest. This guy had a BBC interview and talked about Davido at the time, and that was really loud to an extent. But right now, he's coming out to say, Davido, I go protect you for life. Right now, this guy is coming out to say, Davido, I go protect you for life. And that is what a lot of people are really responding to. What can you make out of these stories? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that you can take a look at what you feel. But I feel that Kubana Priest and Davido's relationship is something that a lot of people need to actually study, because these guys have been through it together, and then they had some kind of issues in the past, and they were able to squash it and then start a great friendship again. And that is something I respect about this guy. Guys, talking about the OGs right now, I need to let you know that Kcee has actually come out to say, what actually kept me going on, after being an OG and still relevant in the music, is the relationship he has with the new beats. And he talked about, writing songs together, with the new people, with the younger people in the industry, and that has actually helped him to keep to the trends of things. And he said this at a recent interview. A lot of people actually responded to it, and that is all loud to an extent. Let's catch a glimpse of Kcee speaking at a recent interview.
For me, what I do, I learn from them. I learn from the new ones. There's something they are doing that makes them the rave or the sensation that moment. And everything is about moment and time. So I did my own, and now today is your turn. For me right now, how is Ashake promoting his songs? Now, how is Rema? I call Rema's manager every day. I mean, how not they promote music right now? I call this other artist. I do that. I keep my pride. I keep my OG in my pocket. My OG go to inside house. I need to go. I need to bring some young boys. If you see the young boys that I write my songs with me now, I don't do it myself alone. I bring some smart boys. As the beat is playing, they are vomiting. Amazing. Lamba.
I respect.
Yes, and I have to humble and allow them.
Ego aside.
Yes, and when they bring it up, I polish it up and take it to suit me, and I move. And my brand is still going.
Right.
Now, if I felt like I'm the OG and all what I know, the new street lamba they are saying, and there was a song I did with one artist now, the whole lamba on the song, they brought it, I don't even know, I was like, wow. And as soon as they call this thing, now we used to call baby Rema that time. Now they call it.
If you said Rema in the song, I will not listen to it.
Do you understand? Right now, like, what's that?
Sorry?
Do you understand? So you need to understand what they call it now. But in our days growing up, that was what we used to call it, a woman. I see that fine Rema. That's not happening in 2025. You need to allow other younger people into your space to learn. So that's the power of you humbling yourself to learn from other people. Put it to what you have gathered for yourself and what you are, and build something new and keep moving. And that is one of the biggest strengths I have, the ability to bend. Because if you see when I'm playing with young boys, when I'm working with some of the young artists, they be like, this is not the same case we were thinking of. I come to the lowest level. And that gives them room to be free.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they will come to you like that senior man, we get Rolls Royce, they will be like this.
Yeah.
They don't know what they would say that will offend you. No, I'll first of all make you comfortable. So I think we all need to loosen up when we are not in our peak. Loosen up. Don't be distracted with other people's moments. Pay attention and learn and pick up one or two new things. Add to what you have, because what you had then is not expired. You just need to always refine
Reinvent it.
That's what you need.
This is such a brilliant take.
That's what you need.
This is so brilliant.
Yeah, but some people get tired and get like, I'm not relevant again.
Yes.
No, I told you that I made the highest money in my career last year. Imagine I gave up 3 years ago. Imagine I gave up 5 years ago. Now I'm performing in so many festivals in America, Europe this year. You will see them. Right. Now, if I gave up last year, would I have those opportunities?
Right.
I have like 4 songs done with some foreign artists now that is dropping this year. That I don't want to say because, but I sometimes ask myself, imagine if this you gave up since and go and be selling on Clicker.
You can't.
You understand?
Okay, see, we should quicker.
You understand? So the message is don't give up and don't be distracted. Just be.
Guys, you have listened to Kcee and got you to understand that you don't really have to give up, even though you be OG. It seems like you don't aspire and all those kind of things. All you have to do is to tweak it and spice it with the lambas of the newbies. That is something you got to understand about this particular thing, and it's inspiring. And a lot of people can really attest to that. If you want to continue as the OG, you have to work with the new schools. That is something I kind of believe about all of this. What is your own take about all of these conversations? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that you can have a glimpse at what you feel. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog.